Hey fire signs, today I'm doing your read. I'm going through each element, not each element, but I'm doing like groupings of elements. I started with air, I did water, I'm just uploading earth right now, and now I'm on fire signs. So this would be for my Aries, my Leo, and my Sagittariuses. Welcome in. If you're new here, I'm Kat with Spiritual Guidance. I've been a tarot reader for many years. I'm glad you're here. I don't believe it's an accident that you are here. But we're gonna get started and check out what the energy is. I would say this energy is probably good for maybe today, 24, 48 hours, couple days. This could happen in the future. Remember, just take the parts of tarot that resonate, not all parts will. But if you're here, there's most likely a message for you. So let's get started. Universe, God, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, please tell me what I need to let my collective fire signs need to know today. Thank you. You know, it's funny. I didn't know this deck was upside down, but I felt it. So I don't know what that means. But first card out is love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. And if you are new here, I like to get out several cards before I throw my 2 cents in, or at least I try to, before I get ahead of myself. Abundance, that just came out in the earth sign reading. And seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party temptation. Ugh. Hopefully you're not dealing with a third party. Poker face, taking a chance, risk, options, not showing hand, gambling. Twin flame, are you dealing with a twin flame? Fire signs, healthy choices. All right, 2 more please, 2 more. Okay, engagement ring. Ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Now, I'm just going to be honest and tell you what I'm getting right off the start. I do feel an energy of somebody leaving another connection, or you have recently left a connection, or the person you're dealing with has just left a connection. I don't know if this is what the story is going to be about, or if this is just a side note. But I do feel like there's something that has ended here to start something new. So that's just, I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know, we're going to get into the tarot, but I'm just trying to feel out the energy from these cards first. Because I do feel like somebody wants to take a chance. Now, this might not mean that they're leaving any kind of connection, but I do feel, and it's weird because the last read, I do feel like it was a physical connection that kind of turns into something more. And to be honest, I'm kind of getting that same vibe here. So if you have Earth in your chart, I would probably go back and watch that as well. You could be dealing with a twin flame if you believe in that, or a strong soulmate of some sort. And I do believe you're pretty grounded. So I do feel like you're making good choices for yourself. Things don't align. I feel like you're getting away from things that don't make sense. I don't believe that anyone here is going to entertain third party. Because I feel like if you're on a spiritual journey or walk, you know what you deserve, you know what you need, you know what's good for you. I don't feel like you entertain things that aren't. So if you did meet this person and they were in a connection, I feel like you would have told them, hey, I'm not doing this until you're free. Which I feel like that's healthy choices all day long. So anyway, let's just get into the tarot and see what it has to say. All right, let's take a look at unconditional love for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Saggies. What do we need to know? I said we. What do we need to know? Well, what do I need to know so I can tell my collective emperor? There you are, Aries. I feel like you're making, like I said, I feel like you're making strategic choices. I feel like for a lot of you, you want unconditional love. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you deserve. And I feel like you're not willing to settle for less. Now, if you are dealing, like I said, with somebody that's involved and you didn't know it and you found out later, or you met this person and I don't know, but I feel like regardless, you're not going to entertain someone else while they're in a connection. And again, this goes back to like my unconditional love. This is your unconditional love for yourself. Tell me more about love. Yeah, see, you're not putting up with any kind of BS. It's not exactly the word I want to use, but YouTube flags everything. So, yeah, you're not willing to. You don't care how much chemistry there is in a connection. You know what you deserve. Okay, let's move on to abundance. Please tell me what abundance is about. Well, you know what? Hang on a minute. Okay. The abundance is wanting unconditional love. King of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. And something unexpected coming back in. The abundance card could be straight up abundance. It could be money. But I'm getting more of this is some kind of connection. Could be a new connection coming in, to be honest. I'm kind of feeling new vibes. An unexpected encounter of some sort. But I kind of left this with Seven of Swords, and I don't feel very satisfied with just like, okay, Seven of Swords, see you later. Tell me, Spirit, a little bit more about Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, okay, so you put an end to something. So if you were entertaining someone that was in something, you put an end to it. I don't know. And for a very few of you, very, very few, if you were entertaining a third party, you put an end to that because you knew it wasn't right. Like, it's almost like you didn't know. And then once you knew, you put an end to it. So I'm going to move on from that storyline, and I'm going to focus on what looks like a new person coming in. Do tell more about abundance and Knight of Swords and King of Cups. Okay. Well, drop that. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I feel like in some ways you're being rewarded for setting up boundaries. Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles. This is earth energy. Could be dealing with an earth sign, or earth sign is coming in. Yeah, see, for some of you, I feel like whatever you had to walk away from, you get the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. It certainly wasn't easy for you, but it's like you did the right thing. It was a struggle, but you did the right thing. And I feel like because you did the right thing, the universe is going to reward you with something for being strong and making healthy choices. Tell me about seduction. Yeah, see, I feel like there might have been some kind of, I don't know, the word entanglement is coming up. Tell me about the Tower. Okay, that was a whole lot. I'm going to look at them. I don't know if I'm going to keep them. Yeah, okay, so something was revealed to you that you weren't aware of. Somebody probably reached out to you. Like I said, this little storyline over here about maybe not knowing someone was involved, or there was something that you weren't aware of that caused you to put a halt. Even if it wasn't they were involved in something else. They were involved in something you didn't like. Let's just put it that way. And I feel like that message was revealed to you, and that's why you put an end to it. Yeah, it was unexpected for sure. All right, so let's move on to Poker Face. Tell me about Poker Face. The Poker Face. I'm getting that Lady Gaga song. 9 of Wands and 4 of Swords. Yeah, and I feel like there's like a storyline here of you walking away from something, and you took the time to heal. And for some of you, I want to say you almost did this like in the dead of the night. Like, this is a very small portion, but some of you kind of like snuck away, snuck out. I don't know, take that as you will, but it was kind of like this person didn't see this coming and you just like vanished. So I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's move on to Twin Flames and Healthy Choices. Tell me about that. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like that's putting in the work. Ugh. We got the Wheel of Fortune. good things coming in because you're doing the work. Tell me about the Wheel. Yeah, I feel like some of you are really, like I said, there's some kind of reward from the universe coming in for you for doing the work. If you put an end, if this is your story and you put an end to something that wasn't good for you, I feel like you're going to be rewarded for making the right choice. There's something here about that. I don't know. Yeah, 10 of Cups, something really good is coming in. Healthy choices are leading to fulfillment, joy, happiness, everything you've ever wanted, literally. So good job for those of you who made the hard decisions. Yeah, you have a really good connection coming in. Something really, really good coming in for you. This doesn't have to be in love, but I do feel like there's a reward, whether it's monetarily, whether it's a job that you've been wanting, or if it is a relationship that you are here and that's what you're listening for. There's something coming in because you have done the work. There's like a reward coming in. Tell me more about the Two of Cups, please. Yeah, see, wish fulfillment. Hex, yeah. Tell me a little more. Yeah. I feel like this was you. The Eight of Swords was you. The overthinking and like everything that you've been through. Like I feel like you're finally set free from that. Tell me a little bit more about the Eight of Swords. Yeah. And there's a Eight of Wands. There's a new message coming in, an unexpected message or something brand new coming in. And you got the Sun card. Leo energy. And you have Gemini. I was hearing a song coming in. Set free. There's something about being set free. So I don't know if that resonates, but let's go on to engagement ring. Page of Cups. Yeah, some kind of new offer coming in here. Yeah, and this is going to be a new relationship that has the potential to lead to engagement, moving in, commitment, union, partnership. Could be with a Taurus. Tell me a little bit more about the Page of Cups, please. Yeah, this is something new coming in. This is not somebody old coming back from the past. This is something new. And I do feel, like I said, I'm getting this feeling of you're being rewarded. And that's just kind of like what the theme keeps coming up. Someone here is being rewarded. Ace of Swords. Like I'm hearing like take heed, or you did take heed to direction. I feel like something came in that you needed to know and you didn't ignore the red flags. You acted on the red flags. You did the right thing. Knowledge came even though it was difficult. You made the hard choices. You did the hard work. And again, I feel like you're being rewarded. Tell me about ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Tell me about that, please. Yes. Woo, something very, very good, very new. You got to look at Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Did I pull the Ace of Pentacles? I don't see it. I'm surprised it's not here. But this is new. This is screaming new. This is a reward for doing the work. Very passionate, new connection. Yeah. Doing the hard work. Got the Five of Swords. I feel like that is over. That part is over. Now, if this is in the future, this could be kind of like what you're dealing with right now. And if you make the hard choices, I feel like you will be rewarded. High Priestess. And for some of you, honestly, the reward, this is Pisces energy. I feel like your vibration, you're like leveling up. Like this lesson has leveled you up. It's like unlocking a new level. I often explain the spiritual journey almost like a video game where you unlock levels. You know, when you are open to learning, I feel like you unlock new levels of seeing things. So I feel like for some of you, that's what's happening here. Let's take a look at this deck. Spirit guides, what do my fire signs need to know? Aries, Leo, Sag. You got courtship and concern. Again, I feel some of you might have had a little bit of a tie to someone where you had a little bit of that mindset where, oh, I'm never going to meet anybody like this person again. But then once you leveled up, you saw this person for exactly as they were. And the universe is telling you something better is coming in, way better than you could have ever imagined. So need not be concerned because your new is here. This person's going to be very endearing. I know I did a read. I think it was, I just did Earth. I think it was water signs. It was a very endearing energy in that, I believe. And I feel like this person's going to court you. Like this person is going to be pretty special that's coming in. Or this opportunity. Again, it's not always love for everybody. But you are definitely going to be excited about this. The gift. See, it's a gift from the universe. The universe is gifting you something. So whether it's financial, you're having financial struggles or relationship struggles, I feel like there's something coming in. I can't say for sure what it is. But it's just, you know, maybe for some of you, you're waiting on divorce papers. The gift is that it finally is over, and that is literally a big burden. Maybe you are being, there's something you were wanting and been fighting for. Maybe there's some kind of legal issues, and I feel like you're getting a positive outcome. So whatever it is for you, the number 17 and 23 could mean something. You have 33 and 4 here as well. Tell me a little bit more, please. Adjudication and main female. Yeah, so your main person, yeah, there could be something in the courts. But at the same time, if you're not dealing with anything in the court systems, I just feel like something you've been wanting is definitely coming in, and it's going in your favor. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. Yeah, yep. You know, it's funny. I am a godly person. I don't like the word religion because I feel like religion is something you do, but I'm spiritual, you know, so obviously I believe in God, a higher power. But there's a verse in the Bible where it talks about, you know, the thief comes to steal and destroy. I'm very bad at paraphrasing, but I feel like, but it's like, take heed, I have overcome the world. And I feel like you need not worry. You've been through a lot of negative has happened to you, no matter what you've tried to do. For some of you, this could be a financial thing, but I feel like your luck is changing. I really do. I feel like your hard work is really paying off. And again, for some of you, this is straight up marriage. Like if you were a person that thought I'll never get married again, I feel like there is a strong commitment coming in. But for others, the marriage card also for me is something positive coming in, whether it's work, financial, career. I mean, for some of you, maybe you've been wanting to have a child. It's a blessing of some sort coming in. So it's like, just hang in there. Your rewards are coming. So if you've been down or frustrated, I feel like it's like a hang in there, you got this type of energy. All right, so we're gonna move on to my Dorian Virtue here. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon, and very soon. And earth signs got very soon too. So if you have a lot of earth in your chart, I'd probably go and watch that. But this is coming to you very soon. Some of you could have been single for a very long time. And I do think for some, you're going to have a little bit of a, while this is positive, I think you're going to have a little bit of a tricky time adjusting to not being single, but like in a good way. But it's still going to be an adjustment. Like you're like, oh, I'm not used to having someone to rely on, or oh, I'm not used to someone caring. I think for some of you, literally, that's going to be an adjustment for you, which is kind of It's kind of funny, really, when you think about it. And I get that. You know, it's almost like you're, what's the word, hyper vigilant, or like where you just don't, you're used to just not relying on anybody. So you're accustomed to that, and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to. And I feel like for whoever this read is for, I feel like, again, it's like your good deeds have been noticed. It's not that they haven't been. And the universe knows that you've been through a lot, you've struggled, but making the tough decisions is leading to a very positive outcome. So I want to almost say congratulations to my fire signs, for whomever this is resonating for. Good job. And if you're new here, again, subscribe and like to my channel if I resonate. Remember, tarot doesn't always resonate every day, but I do believe if you were led to this for some reason or another, I listen to tarot sometimes multiple times, especially if I'm distracted when I'm listening to it, because I always listen to a reader, like their message, I always listen to it twice, because there's always something that I pick up the second time around, even if it's a sentence. Like for me, it's just that sentence was what I needed to hear. So anyway, that's my thoughts on tarot, because I do watch it, I read it, I've been reading it for a while. But anyway, enough about me, you know, going on and on. But thanks for being here, and if it resonate with you, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.